To the inside, Clingan, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Young, the pass to Sarr. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Holiday. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And adding to this lead right.
Here we go.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And now Washington's starting group. Sarr out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's George. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Now here is Holiday. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Pass to Clingan. Count it.
Clingan knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Wizards. Sarr with a screen on Lillard. Young pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the technical free throw is good.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Here's Kamara. There's a screen by Kamara. 4 on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. On offense, here are the Wizards. Sarr with a screen on Lillard. Here's Young. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Clingan. Young with the steal. And Sarr throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Washington. Portland, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sarr with a screen on Avdia. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by George.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Your Blazers record is time popped up fans, great job again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Outside Avdia. And the basket by Kamara.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Guys?
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Avdia. No scoring in this one. Klingon, the screen for Holiday. A nice shot by Klingon. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Here's Carrington. Inside and stolen by Williams. 6 feet out. Henderson. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great hustle by Henderson. His hops really help him on the offensive glass.
Here's Johnson. And that one is good.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Johnson against Sharp. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. The rebound by Carrington. Wizards have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Champagnie passes to Riley. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Shoots from 14. Pass to Sharp. From outside, off the mark. Wizards shooting an impressive 60% early. To the middle. Here's Vukcevic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just no chance there for the defense. A major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here's Grant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Alexander Sarr getting it done for the Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Henderson and Sharp are the guards. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And it's Williams at the foul. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And stolen by Williams. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Well, you got to be able to take a hit in the NBA. Grant doing what he had to.
And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Carrington. Henderson defending. And it's Davis missing. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Grant the pass to Sharp. Down low. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. To the paint. To the wing on the left. Tipped away. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Lillard against Young. Lillard right side. Grant outside. Shot clock at 3. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Now, here is Young. Still yet to score. There's a good screen. Down low, Reese. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lillard looking around. Kicks it out to Grant. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach.
Now, here's Lillard following the miss by Anthony Davis. Johnson against Lillard. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They set the pick. Young passes to Reese, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, your goal there has to be to stop Young first, so that'll open up things for other people.
Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's got his 4th free throw of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. And here's Holiday. Hasn't made one yet.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
With the floater. Rebound, Washington. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. 1:39 left in the first half. Lillard, a screen on Coulibaly. Pass to Kamare. Portland, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now, here's Sean. To the middle, and stolen by Song. In transition, here come the Wizards. And it's Young, that time on the assist by Song. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead. For Portland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. The shot by Sharp, nobody around. His 3-pointer's off the mark, and it's Washington's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Sarr with the screen on Lillard. Young finds Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Nobody near Lillard. Nailed from 3-point land. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
In the corner, George with it. that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Wizards as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Alex Sarr in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
So on the floor for Washington, Trae Young is out there with Coulibaly. And there's Davis. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's George in at the 3 slot. So it's the Wizards now, following the shot by Jrue Holiday. Clingan with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Lillard against Young. To the inside. Pomeroy. Blocked again. Outside, Davis. Stolen by Avdia. About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the left wing. Here's Holiday. Sinks the 15-footer. Holiday's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Trailblazers.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Sarr sets the screen for Coulibaly. Clingan with the steal. Pass to Avdia. Rebound by the Wizards.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Davis, the pass to Sarr. And Clingan pulls it down.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Young against Lillard. For the tie. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. All defensive guard Jrue Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Clingan, and it goes down 2 points. 6 points for Donovan Clingan.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Davis with a screen on Lillard. And Young, here we go. And that one drops for him. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Yeah, and despite his size, Young is never intimidated taking it off the dribble.
Here's Holiday. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. For the lead, and it's Lillard missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Davis setting the pick for Young. Stolen by Avdia. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got the fast break chance. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Young kicks to Davis. Back to Young. Davis with a screen on Holiday. Young pass to Davis and finished off by Davis.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lillard dishes to Avdia. Inside, here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
I'll tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
So both teams making some changes here. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. There's a screen. Pass to Vukcevic, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Grant with a screen on Johnson. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Here's Carrington. He has yet to score. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Grant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Grant's got 5 now.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Down low, Champagnie. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Wizards lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Grant, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards out front, up by 1. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Jeremy Grant is out there with Williams, and it's Henderson in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Just 5 to shoot. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Off target from outside. Wizards shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Pass to Davis. Here's Johnson. Davis with a screen on Avdia. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And Washington making a change here. Champagnie's checked in. Here's Grant. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Riley. 3-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Grant for 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Relentless effort from Williams. The board and the bucket.
To the middle. Taken away by Williams. Out on his own on the break. Here's Sharp. He can't get it to go. Davis with some nice D. Sharp's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Davis with a screen on Sharp. Johnson dishes to Davis.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. On the wing, Williams. Avdia against Riley. Avdia can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Lillard. Over in the corner, Avdia. No good with the triple. Washington leading now by 3. Davis sets a screen. Young passes to Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Grant with a screen on Young. Lillard! The long shot, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Young outside. Driving inside. Off the glass.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
For the Trailblazers. Clinging, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jamani Kamara comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Holiday in for Shaedon Sharpe. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And again, unable to change the momentum here. And so Young will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Strong move off the glass.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Now Holiday. And he does not hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Davis with a screen on Lillard. Young puts it right back up and in.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Lillard against Young. Move, oh, down it goes!
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Young against Lillard. Sarr pulls it down. And it's Washington's ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Sarr with a screen on Lillard. And Young, here we go. Davis sets a screen. Got a piece of it.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
You gotta stay down on that pump fake, or else Holiday will be able to draw that foul.
First team foul.
That one is off.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Drew Holiday.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them to within 10. And he nails the third. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they gotta be happy with the outcome.
Taken away by Holiday. Shaedon Sharpe. And so it's the Wizards with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed?